Good morning.
Good morning.
For some reason, the Zoom was telling me the host hadn't started the room.
Yeah, I
But
was
anyway,
getting the same message as well.
okay. Kent, any updates? How you doing?
Hello. Yes, so last week was mostly doing the slashing PR rebases, and so the unit test for slashing is in. That's passing, and yeah, like the whole flow from producing an invalid block and having that pass to another validator adds that invalid block and recognizes that it's invalid, therefore creating a new deploy that slashes the validator that created that invalid block. And then when that other validator next produces a block, that deploy gets included, and the bond for the validator that produced the invalid block is set to 0. And when we inspect the block that the other validator creates, we can see that the bond for the validator that produced the invalid block is actually set to 0. Yeah, that flow is tested now. So we should.
That's great news.
Yeah,
that is.
You get to know.
Do we have the flow where we have a validator that doesn't slash and they get slashed?
That doesn't slash and they get.
So
yes.
Yeah.
That we do not have a test for that flow.
Okay.
But yes, that is something that we should test too.
Yeah. Cool. That's really good. I'm excited. Any other updates?
So, been helping OVU with the getting the block number system process, and so we had some. I guess this was just related to the slashing PR, but so there was an issue where when we added a new system process to the existing code base, like what we do for our row spec tests is that we inject a number of system processes that are test only, and we had a bug where the identifiers would clash with the the system processes from the main or the production system processes. And so the fix was simply just, well, bump up the test system processes to start their IDs from 100. But yeah, that was a lot of the reason why the slashing PR, the way it manifested was it would give just these non-deterministic row spec timeouts.
Oh wow.
So yeah, like I guess that's kind of a note to future self, or if anyone sees something similar. Yeah, like I guess we would need to improve our row spec, I guess, tests. But yeah, that concludes my updates.
Cool. Well, that's great. That's really good. Once again, this week was crazy for me in terms of business operation. So I don't have any research updates. We will be giving a the podcast will go over more about what Pavel did with the TLA, and then we'll talk about how that feeds into the behavioral type stuff. So we have so people can get a sense of what we can expect with respect to the behavioral types. But that's that happens on Thursday. I've been looking at my list of priorities and realized that there's an area that I need to push forward on in terms of the sharding where we have a higher trust model. So I've been looking again at the verification of the transition relation, seeing if there's another way to think about the verification of that, so that we can go back to the sharding model that I proposed. I guess it was 15 months ago now. That Mike Stay wrote up. But it requires being able to verify that, in faster time than just replaying everything from last finalized block. So I'm going to be looking at that to see if there's some way to short circuit that, at least get some measure of confidence that we haven't had we haven't had some entire shard playing fast and loose with the transition. Wow, my hands-free just keeps falling out. This is like the fourth time. But that's all I got for today. Any other updates from anyone else? Okay, I guess we can call it here for today.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you.